Leo, you are up for the January money energy reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, so the general readings are already up for all of the signs. The love readings are already up for all of the signs. Clearly, this is the money reading. Also, I've been doing a lot of collective tarot readings too. Whatever reading you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I said all that, let's go ahead and get into the reading. May I have the energy for Leo for January? May I have the energy for Leo for January? May I have the energy for Leo for January? What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? What is it that Leo needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. All right, may I have some more cards, please? Somebody's blasting their music in the background, so please overlook that. Thank you. And may I have some more cards, please? Thank you. This has been coming out a lot. Okay. Charity must be on people's minds. So I'm not looking to take that. I don't want those. At least because they didn't fall out the way I wanted them to. So. Okay, let's see what else we have. Thank you. Interesting. Okay, I would have thought that would have been the opposite. Let's see. I'm taking two more cards. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I still have one more card to take, but I'm going to tell you this now, Leo. Please watch where you send your money, or what you sign, or what you click on when it comes to links and the internet and things like that. Because there's some shenanigans going on. And actually that kind of makes sense too. Okay, now that makes more sense. Thank you. This came out for Capricorn. Pretty sure it came, or either in the pre-shuffle, it came out. Shopping addict. Some of you might be shopping a lot. Also, keep in mind too, something is telling me to tell somebody, invest in one of those wallets that blocks the, when it comes to the, the magnetic strip on the credit cards, thieves have machines that can actually, like if you're in somewhere, like walking around, they have machines that can pick up your credit card on their little machine and take that information and use it. But there are certain wallets that are made, and they don't cost much. You can get them for like $15, $20. Well, they might be more than that now with inflation, but around that range. And they will help. I'm not saying they'll stop everything, but they'll help block out people being able to take your credit card information directly from your wallet, because that's how they do it. So yeah, bottom of the deck, credit cards. Go figure. So yeah, it's like credit cards are on my mind. And this is another confirmation. So there may be something involving credit cards as in identity theft or bank fraud. Don't forget, the more that you use your credit card, that raises the possibility for identity theft. Also going with shopping addicts, some of you might be spending a lot on your credit cards right now because you feel like there's things that you just have to buy. Now, the first card that came out is 3 weeks. 3 weeks. So either it's 3 weeks from today, which I'm recording this on December the 27th. So it would be 3 weeks from today, or it will be 3 weeks from when you watch the reading or listen to the reading. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Or it could just be something significant about 3 weeks too. I don't know why I heard boot camp. Boot camp is not 3 weeks long. Boot camp is like 8 weeks long. So I don't know why I heard boot camp. Maybe it's some other type of boot camp. Who knows? But the boot camp, the military boot camp is not 3 weeks long. Yeah. So next card is bank fraud. So please watch the transactions on your bank account. Watch what's going in, watch what's coming out. And now I'm hearing watch your money. I might end up titling this that. Watch your money. Now, this card has been coming out a lot. Nonprofit organization. Some of you might be dealing with charity, working for one. Maybe you want to start a charity. Maybe you want to donate to a charity. Who knows? But nonprofit organization is coming out. So maybe some of you are doing something with a nonprofit. Now, when this card first came out, I was kind of like, why is this coming out? Because I would think that your family would be asking you for money instead of giving you money. But then, as it was marinating and I was looking down, I was like, oh, that makes sense. The card after family giving you money is identity theft. So if you have bank fraud, and identity theft, then I can see this happening. Where if it's to such an extent it throws something off for you, then I can see your family stepping in and saying, hey, we're going to go ahead and give you some money to tide you over until you can get this stuff straightened out. So, but just keep in mind that these two cards came out, bank fraud and identity theft. So I'm telling you right now, watch your money. And also with the shopping addict too. Keep that in mind. And then with credit cards at the bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead and clarify these right quick. I'm going to use my other tarot deck. This is my small one. This is my Aquarian tarot. May I have the money energy for Leo? May I have the money energy for Leo? May I have the money energy for Leo? Can we clarify the cards on the table for January's energy? Can we clarify the cards on the table for January's energy? Can we clarify the cards on the table for January's energy? Thank you. This really fell down. Okay, so something is happening. Some of you may be moving too. Eight of Wands is a communication card, but also it's a movement card. It's also one of the fastest cards in the deck. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there may be something with movement. Some of you might be traveling is what may be happening. Some of you might be moving. But with this, it's mostly a communication card and a fast communication card. These cards keep on falling down. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, yes. There is definitely something, some type of communication is coming in. Because we have the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So, Knight of Swords, I wanted to say Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords is about fast movement. So again, something is coming in quickly. It is some type of information I feel. Somebody taking action quickly. Let me see what this is about. Swords is air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Now have some more cards, please. Okay, I guess I'm taking that because it's just sticking out. Okay, makes sense. There's going to be something that comes to light. Keep January 6th. I think that's when the full moon is. I thought it was on the 9th or the 10th. But apparently I heard it was the 6th. I need to check that because I'm going to have to do a full moon reading for the collective. But be on the lookout during the full moon. Because this full moon, first of all, things usually come out during full moons. In addition to that, Mercury is in retrograde in January. Up until like the 18th, 19th, give or take. Things come out during Mercury retrograde too. So, don't be surprised if some stuff comes out like that ending the first week of January, from like the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, those few days, don't be surprised if something comes out. 2, something that was hidden. Also, I feel like somebody might tell you the truth about something that you didn't know about. And it's like, and also now I'm hearing something else. For some of you, the reason they're telling you the truth is because they want you to hear it from them before you hear it from somebody else. It isn't, for some of you, it isn't a situation of they're doing it because it's the right thing. It's more like they're doing it to cover their ass. Just saying. Now, half of it might be because it's the right thing, but also they're trying to cover too. So, yeah, Hangman is out, another major arcana following the moon, which both of these are Pisces energy, even though the moon is also Cancer energy too, because the moon is Cancer's ruling planet. You may be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, but the Hangman is about enlightenment. The Hangman is about being suspended where you can't move at the moment. Also, the Hangman is about sacrifice. So, for some of you, there may have been something where you felt like you weren't making any headway because you didn't have the information. I feel like that information is going to come in. And once you get that, once everything is clear, that's when you can make your next move, whatever that may be. See if there's anything else. Yeah, information. This is heavy, heavy, heavy information. Thank you. So recognition too, which is the 6 of Wands, 6 of Rods in this deck. And this is a victory. Also, the Page of Swords is here as well, which also lets me know, again, information. Swords is information. Pages can be about spying too. Now, for some of you, this could be going back to the bank fraud, the identity theft, where somebody was watching you because your presence is sort of like known. Like they recognize you, you're easily findable. So you may have like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say famous. That isn't it. It's just more that you're known to the community. Like people know who you are. If they see, if you walk out, it's always easy for you to run into someone who knows you or who knows who you are. Because of that, someone may have been watching you. And now what they're doing is the shenanigans. But I feel all of this will come out, and when it does, that's when you'll know what your next move is. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So yeah, about structure, about decision making, about entrepreneurship, about many things. But I also feel this is about control. And I feel that is what you will take. Emperor is Aries and Capricorn energy, is what that is. But yeah, the biggest thing is just watch your money, whether it's your spending or whether it is the money coming in and out of your bank account, to make sure there aren't any shenanigans going on. Also, you may want to invest in an identity theft service where you have that way, if anything funny does happen, you'll get one of those alerts saying, hey, this looks weird, did you do this? There are certain identity theft companies that come with this a type of insurance where if something crazy does happen, then you'll be covered up, because usually attorneys have to get involved and you have to pay this money to do this and do that, and usually it will cover the money that has to be paid out up to a certain amount. So, yeah. But that's going to be the message. Watch your money. All right? KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, Leo, be blessed.